Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
I'll probably say the original series because I love Captain Kirk, and William Shatner does the best Captain Kirk ever. I love the stories because they're it's not really a series of stories, it's just kind of little stories in one episode, and then the next episode is kind of something different. But they've got a lot of really great ideas that they use, like the idea of Khan and what happened, like Christopher Pike.
So my favorite Star Trek series would definitely have to be The Next Generation. Because when I think of Star Trek, I mean, Kirk is very iconic, but I grew up watching more of The Next Generation with all of the characters and the ship. I mean, it's a pretty classic setup for me.
My favorite Star Trek series is Next Generation because my parents watched it as a child. And I think it's because they knew that there were good morals and stories in it, and I was just always fascinated by the different thoughts and ideas that they brought across. So, and then I also really liked Captain Picard.
My favorite Star Trek is Voyager because it just goes somewhere beyond where they had before, and that's kind of the motto of Star Trek. Is to go where man, or in this case, woman as well, has never been before. And I guess one of the reasons why I like it is it's got a strong, or a few strong female characters in it, leading roles, not just the women are supporting roles and the guys at the front. So the new movies, as they are to me just another way to make money. They have more special effects. They have, things that they couldn't do in previous Star Trek movies. But they're not as well written, in my opinion. They lean more on the special effects than how it's written and how it's acted.
The new movies had a very interesting twist. I think that they had run out of a lot of ideas of what to do with the old series, so I think it was cool that they could revisit a lot of the old characters but put them in different situations. Because we all know what happened to Kirk and Spock in the original series, but I think it was neat to put that little twist in it, especially in this new movie where Kirk was the one that died and not Spock.
The new movies are alright. They're not really what I expected or what I was wanting, but they're pretty good. Benedict Cumberbatch's Khan is really good, and they've got, the acting's really well done. The storylines are I'm just not a big fan of how the storylines really, they don't seem very good.
I like them as an adventure series. I don't think they have the depth and the meaning that the TV shows really get across. But they're fun as an adventure series. I definitely hope that the new series is in the TV universe, the older universe. I think the movie should be kind of a standalone thing. And I'm quite excited for the new series, but I definitely think it should be part of the older universe.
When the new series comes out, I would definitely love to see it in the original universe. Because I think that they definitely had a lot of options to what to do, but they didn't have a series to touch on them. I think it would be very interesting to see a new series that visits the quadrant where the Voyager was launched to, so that we could revisit a lot of those old people, but have another ship and people who were actually expecting to go out and explore and weren't just thrown out into a new situation.
If they were going to do a new series, I think that they should do something along the lines of what Voyager was, which was, go in areas that they hadn't been before.
I'd love to see them remake, go back to Captain Kirk's time period and redo all of that. They've got the period before Kirk, and then they've got tons of stuff after Kirk. But during that period when they're still testing the transporters and they're still got everything that they're doing. I'd love to see that in the new series.